Zabach, H.O.I. We got next on the camps in H.O.I. I'm here with my brothers.
Tarach, Shawapar.
Right, current priest Tarach, young priest Shawapar. Right, priest Chief Ephraim on the camera, Kwame Ashala. We still got next H.O.I. to the Chariots Fly. So we just came out of the premiere of a screening of the documentary movie Hebrews to Negroes. We up here at the Bethel Church up in the Bronx, right? And as you can see, they got the name of Yahweh and H.O.I up on the door. Okay, so you know we in the building, right? Maybe a little different pronunciation, but it's still all good. You know what I'm saying? So just want to give a quick commentary on the film. You know, it's a good film, very well researched, a lot of scholarly information on it. It even opened my eyes, you know, to some things about Israel and some of the possibilities of us being scattered in Africa. Brother went into a lot of the information on Africa and different parts of the world. And we know Israel is like the sands of the sea. And one of the main curses the Most High put on us was being scattered, which we always acknowledge that. Scattered to the four corners of the earth. So the brother went into a lot of history, a lot of different breakdowns of the languages and the dialects, and showing a comparison with a lot of words in other languages that were similar to Hebrew, meaning those could be scattered Hebrews, or it can also mean, you know, those are just some of the other nations that adopted Hebrew customs. So we have to understand that also. Y'all know I'm always playing, you know, both sides. Not just that's Hebrews over there, but, you know, there's a lot of good information and, you know, very well researched. And at the end of the day, no matter who's Israelites or not, it's good for information's sake. You know, for scholarly, if you're having a discussion or you're debating about historical facts. And the brother definitely made it a point to show that no Caucasians can be Hebrews. Hebrews are definitely people of color. You know, I'm glad that the brother attacked that from that angle. And I think in part 2, he's going to go more into that, showing that the so-called white Jew, he's definitely not the Jew. So the brother also touched on the Northern Kingdom. He went into a couple of books and records. And a lot of y'all that hate on the Northern Kingdom, the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, y'all going to have to accept the information in these last days. Because it's coming out. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out. So the brother touched on that. And last but not least, the brother touched on how the so-called Negroes in America, of course, how they fit the curses of slavery, Deuteronomy 28, and proving without a shadow of doubt that we are the real Jews and Hebrews here in America, or so-called African Americans. So the truth is coming out, and is the thing I like about these last days, the truth is coming out on a high scholarly level. All right, the information is coming out. The Most High said that the earth was going to help the woman. The Most High said this knowledge would be like a flood, so that's what's happening now. Hebrews are waking up all over the planet, and I like the fact that the Most High is bringing the information from different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? So you can't deny it now. You can't just say, oh, you're yelling out there on the street corner. No, it's coming from all kinds of different scholarly angles and levels to bring out infallible proof that we are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right, so the Most High said in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, it says the truth that have been so long without fruit shall suddenly be declared. All right, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but you know, we know the scripture in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. So the Most High said this truth is going to spring out of the earth. The nations are not going to be able to hide it anymore. When you read Revelation, it said that Esau deceived the whole world, but now that deception is coming off our people. We're still under the curses, but now the information is coming out on such a high scholarly level, and it's spreading out all over the earth to the undeniable proof that we are the 12 lost tribes of Israel. All right, so it's coming out from different angles, Israel. So check out this documentary, Hebrews to Negroes, by brother Ronald Dalton. Is available on Vimeo, and if you do certain internet searches, it'll come right up. It'll be available on DVD in March, and the brother's also coming out with a part 2. So on behalf of H.O.I, myself, Priest Zabach, Priest Tarach, Priest Shawapar, we letting you know that, you know, we support the documentary. We think all of Israel should check it out. And look, take what you want from it. Separate the meat from the bone. Get the information, you know, what you research and what you find out of it. Get the truth out of it, but check it out because it deals with our history. So once again, check out the documentary film and the book series, Hebrews to Negroes. Definitely good information. And we're saying all of Israel, it's time to wake up and come back to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. The knowledge is out here. Let's just get it and patiently wait on the Most High and Yahweh to deliver us out of this captivity. All right, so I'm going to say with that, Kwame Yashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. I'm going to sign off. Priest Zabach, H.O.I. to the chariots fly. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Right, the brother brought out a lot of points, and we have to learn to agree to disagree. You know what I mean? That's how men operate. And women, that's when you become on a high level. You're not going to agree with everything, but you have to learn to take the scholarship and accept the scholarship and research the information. You know, brothers definitely, you cannot deny that the brother definitely did a lot of research, and it was some great information. Like I said, we got issues with some Africans. We want to know why we were sold over here in slavery, because the white man wasn't able to come into the west coast of Africa. He had to stay at the outside of Africa, you know, and it was Africans that sold us into slavery. It's just what it is, and we still research. We want to know why, and why that tribal, and was they our people or was they not our people. So there's still things that we got to research on as far as the Africans and them being Israel on a whole level. You know, because like I said, the Most High says we got to search the truth at all means. I mean, and our people was dealt wrong, man. The Negroes in America was dealt wrong, and we was brought over here. It wasn't just the white people, you know what I mean? It was other nations that had a part in it. So we still on that truth and researching it and going back to it. But it's great to be with family, man. We all family here, man. And like I said, we learn to agree or disagree. But that's what family do. They're not going to agree on everything. You know, but we going to get it. Like King said, we as a people to get the promised land one day. We're going to get it, man, and that's what it's about. All right? Shalom.
Shalom. Whatever they just say. Nah. Anybody in Israel that want to get some information on a scholarly note, this was a plethora, right? Use the right word? It was a plethora of information. You know, it's something that you just can't watch once. It's something you got to watch like 2 or 3 times. So, you know, he gave you the information where you can get it on the, what's that, Vimeo. Vimeo, you know what I'm saying? On demand, you can get it. You know, watch it more than once. Watch it one or 2 times. Have watch parties with it. Pass it on to your brother that's a conspiracy theorist. Pass it on to your sister if she thinks she's tribal. You know what I'm saying? You know, pass it on to your mother if she wants to know about the Bible. You know, it doesn't. I want all Israel to watch this movie, but not just only all Israel. Expand it. You know, understand? Tell people that just look at us as just some dirty dudes on the corner that ain't got nothing else better to do, just yell at people. Show them that this is a scholarly thing too. You understand? Since they don't want to hear us when we talk to them, let's see if they can deny the information. Because this is the scriptures say people shall go to and fro and knowledge shall be increased, information shall increase. So this is a time of information. So tell people while they're watching their World Star and their basketball wives, or watching fight videos or twerk videos, there's something good you can watch. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with your popcorn and enjoy the film. It's a great film, and you know it's all about the rise of Israel. That's all we're about. Support your people. You know, tell your people don't watch the new Avengers movie before you watch this. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Tell your people don't watch the new John Cena movie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Watch this right here, you know? Get some information. Feed your brain some spiritual and educational food. Watch this. Don't go watching no Lee Daniels, gay superheroes, no garbage like that. Watch this. This is where it's at, okay? So they're putting all type of pollution out there for our people. This is where our people do. This is where the children need to be watching and learning. Not all that other foolishness that's out there to poison the minds of our people.
Okay? Let me say this too, Salakia. You know, an opportunity like this brings us together as a nation too, right? This was a screening tonight, so you know I met some Hebrews tonight that I never met before. Some of them knew me and the brothers. They knew H.O.I. from teaching on the street and from YouTube. So I got a chance to meet some beautiful brothers and sisters. So things like this bring us together more as Israel. Israel coming from different, walks, camps, congregations. It brings us together more so we can get more of a feel of each other and, fill each other out and maybe come to agreement and understanding on a lot of things. And the main thing is just to be family and support truth of our nation coming out. So that's a beautiful thing also. Call me Shalom.
Call me Shalom. No. Let's get everybody. Y'all can say Shalom to the people.
Shalom.
God. All praises.
It's a chance for Israel to come together.
God. Shalom.